Computers make anonymity much more difficult and complicated. Before computers and the internet, simply blending in making an effort to look and act like everyone else would be enough to stay under the radar. If anyone who might be looking for you, whether they are the authorities, bill collector, or a pushy salesman. With computers, however, there are many different ways you can be identified. You can be identified, and they can all be automated. So there is no possibility of sneaking past a napping security guard or distracted secretary. IP address: all devices that connect to the internet are identified by an IP address. IP addresses are assigned by the ICP, and given an IP address, the ISP can identify the account and location of the system being used. Browser cookies. Web servers, especially those providing service, need set cookies containing identifying information on your system when you access the service. System profiling: information about your system, such as the browser you are using, your operating system installed fonts, plugins, and other software can all be used to profile your system. For more about system tracking, see panopticlick. You can just surf into a website without giving away your identity. And if someone is looking for you, they can use software that detects your access and notifies them immediately. There's no sneaking in on the coattails of a group of authorized users. No social engineering of gatekeepers in some other way, and no hiding in a crowd of IP addresses. Tor is an anonymity and censorship circumvention tool. It is a suite of software that uses anonymizing protocols designed to work over ordinary IPs. Tor nodes: computer running Tor networking software builds safe network circuits between the user seeking anonymity and the websites the user wants to access. Tor clients use immediate intermediary systems called relays, computers that run Tor software and configured to create these circuits for anyone who needs them. Tor builds on the basic premise of a network proxy, a mechanism through which you can connect to a network where the proxy system acts on your behalf. In other words, if you connect to a remote server through a proxy, the proxy connects to the internet for you and pretends to be you for the purpose of connecting to that server. The server thinks that you are the proxy system and doesn't know where you are actually connecting to the internet from. Proxies are great for circumventing rules. imposed on your access to the internet, whether those rules are imposed in the form of national firewall, a corporate firewall, or paternal control software. For example, a company that forbids its employees from using Facebook is able to enforce that prohibition by blocking all attempts to access the facebook.com domain from any inside the corporate network, as well as anyone attempting to connect to an IP address associated with Facebook servers. Employees can bypass this block by using a proxy service, another server not blocked by the corporate firewall accepts a URL from the blocked user and then forward content from the forbidden site to the user. Since the forbidden site is never directly accessed through the corporate firewall, it is not blocked. When you connect to the Tor network, your computer chooses a random path through the network, picking a transit node to enter the Tor network, another transit node inside the network, and exit node to forward your anonymized traffic onto the public internet. The transit node you enter by can identify your computer's IP addresses and the IP addresses of the next transit node your computer has been chosen for the circuit, but that is all. The second hop transit node in turn knows nothing about you or your intended destination, just the entry and exit nodes. And the exit node knows nothing at all about your system or your IP address, only the destination you want to reach. For an overview of the Tor network, gives a broad overview of how Tor works. The client on the left of the image picks out 3 Tor relays and creates successively encrypted tunnels that are peeled away at each relay until the web session is opened through the exit node. Graphically representing the different aspects of the Tor anonymizing network is not an easy task. There are many good reasons to use Tor, many of which are detailed on the Tor project website. Ultimately, the best reason for you to use Tor is your business. You are not sure why you should consider using Tor. Read on. The two fundamental uses for Tor are to maintain privacy and to circumvent censorship. There are many good reasons to stay private, mostly to avoid unwanted attention to your interests, whether that attention manifests itself with endless advertisement targeted to you based on your Google searches, or to avoid attention from network administrator monitoring traffic for forbidden content.